library account? Masha?
Yeah?
Account, right?
Yes.
The bot didn't work. Me6 is supposed to make an announcement in 20. Oh, it's because I disabled. Sending messages. So, Walia is starting with a Hyper starting with entry card of his Upstart Goblin and Thunder Dragon. Yeah, so the field of interesting. There is a lot of control than any tournament I've seen recently in the field.
Wait a sec, why did MMF post like different pairings?
What?
In the announcement section.
I'm deleting this.
Okay, so we got it right the first time, right?
Yeah. Just check. Hyper and Walia are a match.
Okay, so the Koichi's getting knocked. It's pretty good. That Spirit Reaper got a lot of value and with a hand of double Thunder Dragon.
Yeah. It was nice that he avoided hitting a Thunder Dragon. I guess he only had one. Tournament logistics and kind of missing some things. There's a Serpent, a Thunder Dragon, and a Dead Sorcerer for card destruction. It's 3 monsters. At this point, I think it's pretty obvious what key cards. So Hyper's deck looks like Turbo. Wally has shown that he's playing Chaos Recruiter. Eudoria, Mystic Tomato, DD Warrior Lady are all Recruiter Chaos cards. Did Wally activate Creature Swap?
Yes.
Reaper.
It's kind of weird, in my opinion.
That's an odd move. Held out unless he can OTK HyperBeam with that attack mode Reaper.
Well, he'd have to do about flipping up that monster, so he can go for. He's got 2 lights and 2 darks, so
Go ahead and remove his Reaper. Probably got chaos. Yeah, here it comes.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got no game. Or maybe he just did it because he's scared of a Faith resolving.
I think that's why. He took a breaker? It was a face down breaker.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like, he knew what he was taking.
Then I don't really get the reason.
He forgot what card it was.
But yeah, I think Reaper's too good to like creature swap a lot of the time. Especially against a deck like Hypers. pretty good position at the moment.
That Book of Moon, I think he just has too much back row for HyperBeam to get through with HyperBeam's Heavy Storm in the graveyard.
Yeah, if he doesn't have like knock, then I think like Walia wins this.
Pretty good for Walia. That set monster from Hyper Creation. Kind of hoping that it will take the bait, I think. Wally is going to get another plus out of this BLS. The question is, can he out both the sorcerer and the set monster in this one turn?
So would you say the Sork is better to hit off BLS, or?
It depends what else Walia has, I think. Especially like what his back row are. Fear, I guess, would be Magician of Faith set, and then, you know, retrieve Heavy Storm. Oh my god, all the confusion that MMF caused.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know, attacking over both might not be the worst thing.
Fifth, right? Like, that's one way that... A morphing jar too, wow.
Wow, okay. So
Maybe Walia has another book. Again, yeah, there we go.
alright. So that in that case that was the right play.
Play from Walia. He's setting his sorcerer with Tsukuyomi. Attacking with sorcerer, he's going to attack with Suk to flip up the BLS.
Is he trying to snatch it?
Going to banish it again with sorcerer.
Okay.
He reset the sorcerer effect.
Will we see a third Book of Moon? Okay, so it's pretty good torrential. And I think he still has Azura. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is looking
Oh,
pretty
Walker
close.
closes it out. Big.
Oh, that's interesting.
Good, get back in the game. It's not exactly a creature swap. But he's only got one left. Discards Serpent and Ring. That Ring is not going to help him. Recruiter. Breaker is a pretty good top deck. Answer. Gonna pop something. Ooh, the Saku. That's probably it.
Interesting that Hyper's playing Saku and Turbo.
I mean, I get he's done this in other tournaments before. I think FLC1. It's like Saku is a really good card on its own. It doesn't rely on like Night Assailant or Sinister Serpent to like protect your flip effects from battle. So you can use Tsukuyomi. I think he plays too.
I don't know, usually Raigeki Break I think is like a way better Saku.
There's the discard, right? So even using Thunder Dragon for Raigeki Break that's not great. You have the Thunder for Graceful or Card Destruction. Only works with Sinister and Night Assailant, in my opinion.
Right.
A Raigeki Break too. I think he's just playing like one of their lists. You have that spreadsheet, right?
Yeah.
Hyper's
I'm looking
playing
at it now.
pretty standard Chaos Turbo. Playing a pretty standard Chaos Recruiter. He does the exact same opening move, Upstart and Thunder Dragon. One advantage that Walia has is he's main decking. Dude. Against any deck with Thunder Dragons.
Does shoot?
Dragon means it's basically always live. Your opponent will almost always have 4 cards. Worried that we were featuring this match because Walia was playing like Empty Jar.
Who was worried?
HyperBeam.
Oh.
Featuring him against Walia. Which is hilarious.
I don't think there's anyone playing Jarvis tournament actually.
Out because you've seen in other FLCs that players in the top 8 or top 4 aren't on Money King, Nika Main King. Like game theory would like Jar would be a really good metagame pick for an FLC. But there's also way less chaos control in this meta. You can see. Empty Jar the best matchup.
So what did he set face down with Sook? Was it Faith?
Yeah, because he took back upstart.
Oh, okay.
Although now he's discarding it.
Walia drawing no monsters in his recruiter deck. That's
I think I would have definitely played the upstart, but I also he could just draw a chaos monster. He doesn't want to discard that. He could have play that or activate upstart. The heavy storm, which is a big deal. So I'm using knock. Which, like, I'm not a fan of. Like, if you're playing against me, you'll knock your first card if I don't have another way to deal with it. Is fine, but like if you can't attack it, then I almost always knock it.
so. What do you think he'll like add back with Faith? Oh, never mind.
Nothing. He's not gonna add to. So Hyper gets a new Doria. A cool play, like Doria will trigger for Walia in battle, but Hyper doesn't have another monster right now. Probably just going to attack the Faith.
Do you think it's good to just like gun the does shoot like that?
Maybe? I really don't. I mean, he can definitely get a Tsukuyomi. Like, most of these cards in Hyper's hand were there before, so he probably doesn't have, like, Pot of Greed or Graceful. Jesus. I think this is definitely Hyper's game to win. Look how many cards he has. Walia. A hand of
Okay.
PLS. He returned to PLS, which was live. Looks like Hyper's sided in Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. On his own Magician of Faith on Walia's side of the field. Kaiku's a pretty good choice against. Walia has no monsters in the graveyard. It looks like banish 2 Magician of Faith. I would be playing a third. Something that mind. Only banished 1.
I thought he was playing 3 Faith. Hyper, I mean.
I'm not sure. I don't think we should mention exact copy number.
Okay.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, an early card destruction combined with Walia opening like relatively poorly looks pretty good for Hyper.
Card destruction with the Thunder Dragons is really good. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some of these pairings. I think Hyper is just trying to play this methodically. Manage. Sorcerer now. Back with New Doria. Ooh, into Mirror Forest.
Okay, that makes sense.
Back drops.
Classic HyperBeam tech.
Yeah. Looks like he's, and all of a sudden it's interesting tech, especially in pre-Exaria and Goat format. Players kind of have all these extra life points. Ooh. Yeah, that sucks. So New Doria takes a Chaos Sorcerer with it. Beam still has the up. So Walia could attack this New Doria and force it to destroy the set monster. Through that's a big swing for Walia. Hyper has the Mirror Force for Shining Angel.
Yeah, he kind of has to.
Yeah, the question now is, does Walia have his two? Oh, he plays Book. Only if he has Chaos Sorcerer?
I don't think he does otherwise.
Yeah.
He would have just let it die.
Yeah, letting it die is good. Like now, what if it gets banished? Now, even if you top Sorcerer, you don't have the light. Force was clutch. I think I think Hyper left the Serpent in the graveyard to play around.
Does shoot?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or he just forgot.
I think he forgot, like, because he just used pot, so.
He's on 4 and he didn't play around Dash Shoot. Could have. He could, like, set a spell before playing pot. Get into the Angel. Walia really has to top deck a Chaos Monster to get back in this.
Probably gonna get, like, another Angel. Oh, DD Warrior Lady.
I mean, yeah, now if you top Angel, right, that sucks. Ooh, Snatch Steal? Yeah. Needy warrior lady. What? Playing a ton of cards. He needs BLS. It's the only way to recover. He's
Yeah, I'm not sure what the reason is for summoning Lady.
He's thinking he's gonna attack the Sangan, but yeah. Safer play would have been Angel. So it comes down to a game 3 with Walia going first. Pairings. Change the name of the tournament. Okay. Craziness. It's wrong now.
Oh, I have to update the match count. Whoops.
I forgot about that too.
So it's 1-1.
I'm gonna watch this stream, I think, and mute it. See how it looks. What the fuck happened? Hyper's just setting Serpent? Angel tomato combo. Has like 3 Thunder Dragons in his first 6 cards.
So he just went set Serpent Pass?
Yeah. Now turn to Upstart. Again. Didn't have a trap to represent. Tell me that trap is fake. At this because it took Hyper so long to take that turn.
I mean, that's just how the turbo deck can be. Okay, someone's stream is like unmuted.
Night Assailant. I think that makes sense. Just needs to slow the game down a bit. Going pretty fast. Timing wrong? I did. Oh my god. This is a bad start to the tournament.
What happened?
for when round one. Is my to be muted, right?
I think it's fine now. Oh no, it's not. I can still hear it.
I had it muted.
Oh, and I don't know where I heard it then. Interesting that Hyper's playing Merchant.
Is a popular choice, but I've been seeing it a lot more recently. The turbo players will play like one merchant. You probably avoid setting it until you draw your Thunder Dragon. But after that, it's fine. Like this, you never want to mill a Thunder Dragon before you draw it, because then the next Thunder Dragon you draw will only be able to search for one. Wish we could check logs as watchers. Oh, they're gonna have to recreate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the dust shoot list. If you guys are listening, if you play dust shoot, have your opponent banish their hand face up.
Helps too from a spectator's point of view.
Yeah, that's also true.
Or are they just going to continue?
They have to recreate. They're trying to continue. Is not seeing HyperBeam's actions. It's just going to get worse. Recreate.
Yeah, I think you should tell them to recreate.
I am. Hyper's hosting again. Oh, I'm trying to join his duel. Yeah. I have Walia's replay. Found on default for dueling book replays. Waiting for them to restart and start recreating.
Okay, well, he's hosting.
Those. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I think I know where the echo came from. It's because of
It's on default.
desktop noise.
Up for the replays that they sent me. Just skip to the end option.
There isn't one.
Gotta get on X Steven for that.
Yeah, especially with like goat replays, like you have to take like half an hour to watch the whole thing.
There's no other way.
All right, well, they're in the duel.
Okay. Need to their best to recreate what they cited as well. Okay, right now. Forced to submit. Waka missed round 1. It's very disappointing.
What a tragedy.
Yeah. He gave MMF the free win.
Tournament's ruined now.
It really is.
I think he's got the side deck error.
Again. Maybe it'll work. Sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes you have to unselect the side cards and then reselect them to make it work.
Yeah. I'm just going to check out all the duels in progress. So we have Morp and Free Squy, Human Made, and Carl Wyatt. That's WGM's alt account. Reflex Slime. Just started using Dueling Book today. It's like a format library championship feature. Every tournament we have someone who has never used Dueling Book before.
It's pretty funny.
It's great.
Oh, Nesh ended up never showing up.
I know. Yeah, Nash didn't show up, and
And Mango.
And Mango.
That's super underwhelming.
I know. And Digbick. Digbick missed it too.
Yeah, and Morphine Jar dropped too.
Yeah. I was like hating on Yu-Gi-Oh! I think he just needs like a life break. And like climb some mountains or something.
Yeah.
Get all that testosterone out. Did Shining Blue Eyes finish his match?
Who did he play?
I am something. I'll have to check that.
Oh, he's playing MT Takeover.
Yeah. Dinosaur Ryazaki won his first match. Jay. So it looks like Walia is Hyper. Is everything okay with Hyper?
Yeah, I think he's just gonna regroup.
Starting now. Walia was like way ahead. I think Walia's done.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to wait for him to do it first so it wouldn't like lag or something.
Walia has 3 cards in hand. The Shining Angels. Yard. Looks good. Life points. I'm gonna remind these guys. I'll tell Walia since he's not doing anything right now. Sorry, Masha, do you remember how many of those angels have already attacked?
I have no idea.
Okay. So one angel Hyper lost the 14. And I think the other one attacked the merchant.
Yeah, okay. That sounds about right.
Battle phase is gonna end unless there's like a call of the haunted or something.
Okay, I think they finally got it done.
Did Hyper start his turn?
Yeah,
he did.
He just normal breaker.
It looks good to me. SBE1. We're waiting on this match. I'll wait in WGM, which is a really good one. 2. And Morp in Free Squat.
Are all the other ones done?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. No one's going into time round 1.
We had 3 no-shows. Considered is not that bad. Yeah, I think these 75-minute time limits are great. Right, I think. I need WGM.
Was it worth snatching that breaker? Okay, that's really good turn.
Yeah, that Tarantula might just win Hyper the game.
Yeah, I don't think Walia should have snatched that, to be honest.
I agree. Definitely can wait with all those life points that he had.
Like just to get damage in.
He's just trying to go for the kill because Hyper was at 18. But I think that's just too impatient.
So he's forced to ring this. So it's still not looking the best, but he's got a light and dark now.
Hyper has to like turtle up and play super defense. Can't take any more hits. Traps, Books of Moon. I hope Walia doesn't have like Heavy Storm plus BLS or something. Is match 2. I'll wait and connect it game 3. Of course. A little close to time, I gotta check that.
He's set snatch, so
16 minutes. WGM and Carl might go to time.
well, no surprise.
So MSC hit the snatch.
I don't think that says anything, to be honest.
The question is, can Walia get through? Like the ideal turn to get in that damage, having used the MST. He plays around. I guess it plays around Ragaki break. Lip effect to go through. Oh, if I were Hyper, I'd read Walia really trying to get Snatch Steal back. So there, Hyper really needed to protect himself. Serious card advantage and has the sorcerer to a 2-turn clock, basically. Sorcerer plus any other monster for the final turn.
Yeah, I think Walia just went way too aggressively. That one turn. Really reversed the game state.
It's also kind of I don't know what he's going for. Some kind of chaos play. Sorcerer attack over the other sorcerer. Getting the +1, but has any kind of serious flip effect. Use this to kind of secure the duel.
Okay, not looking good. He can't summon any more chaos though, so Walia is like for now.
A trap or a book or something for battle phase yet.
I mean, he's still got plenty of top.
Oh, is Hyper's hand 2 thunders? Must be.
Isn't it Serpent? Because
Where
we
are the
know
other
he has that.
Tributed Thunder without using Thunder's effect first? Hyper has no thunders in the graveyard.
I guess he just really wants to put in the damage.
I'm so confused. Does shoot dad maybe?
Maybe.
You could also just keep Serpent in your graveyard. Yes.
Oh, well, that was
Dramatic finish.
Yeah, I thought Walia was gonna.
He ran out of cards. That torrential tribute. Way too aggressive. I think he could have won if he played more. Sure. Hyper had so many cards. And, enough traps that he was able to protect himself every turn and pressure Walia into defeat. Good match.
Yes.
I'm gonna log out of stream for a sec.
Alright, I'll
Can you put up the ads?
Yeah, I'll put up the ads and I'll restart the browser.
Cool.